My daughter has ADHD. Her attention span is short. Her memory index is short. Memory index also has recall. So if you have a child who you just told them something and you're like, what did I say? And they're like, I don't know. That means that they might have issues with their memory index, which means what kind of support do they need? And this is beyond a child just having ADHD.
I can imagine a school and a parent thinking that that child is just being oppositional.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they're like, I don't know what you just said, you know, that sounds like, that
And
sounds rude, right?
exactly.
So that must have changed not only how you approached and advocated for them in the education system, but also how you parented.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So before everybody, I had to get rid of my parental guilt. It took me a couple of years. So with my youngest
Oh,
daughter, I would say she would be writing, she would be doing her work, and she would freeze. She would just stop and freeze. And I would be like, why are you having these Barbie moments? I would say stuff like that to her. Why are you making
like, did you say Barbie moments?
Barbie moments, like a Barbie doll, how they freeze? Right? And I look back, I was like, oh my God. And I would say stuff like, what are you not understanding? Why are you making stuff up? I would tell her, like, why are you making stuff up? And even though I noticed little things like she would write a sentence and I would read the sentence and I was like, what is happening? And I would say, tell me what you wrote. And she would tell me something totally different. I felt bad about that. Now, one of her other diagnoses was anxiety. I felt guilty about one thing I learned about anxiety was the fact that sometimes as a parent, the things that we say that we think is affirming actually comes across to her as though I'm brushing her anxiousness away. I'm saying it's not a big deal because I'm not going there with her. I dealt with my guilt. We got to move forward. So I am.
How did you deal with your guilt?